What's up, you guys? I know many of you are following the story of Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony, the tragic event that happened at a track meet community meetup, which ended with Austin Metcalf losing his life. Now, I came across some audio. Some of y'all probably seen it, but if you didn't, I'm going to drop it here today, where a witness comes forward who was attending the track meet. He was up in the bleachers, and he tells us what he recalls happening between a situation that happened between the two young men that ended Austin's life. I want you guys to check out what he said, and now I'm going to enter a clip of a defense lawyer reading a police report of a witness giving their account of what occurred. Now, this witness was allegedly under the tent with Austin and seen everything up close and personal. Let's check out these two clips, and then we'll get into our thoughts.
Teaching, scholarship, and research. Their use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
You already know.
I got some big tea.
You messy and you mess. I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know I got limits.
How was you well? How was you well?
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
And wait 1 minute, okay? I'm not here to destroy nobody, bully nobody, or intimidate nobody. I'm just putting out the stuff that you put on social media publicly. All right, y'all. Enjoy this clip.
It was raining. It got rained out like crazy bad. Everybody trying to get back to their cars or get in, places where they, wouldn't get all extra wet at. Dude was sitting up under the tent, right? He was on his phone, right? My daughters was up under the same goddamn tent. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to my kids, but at the same time, they're in the same vicinity. So I'm watching everything going on around it because I'm there for my children. So dude walks up. McKellen, bro, he wasn't even under the tent at the time. They came from a whole separate tent and walked over there. They intentionally went over there to this kid, man. Dude was sitting there on his phone just trying to get dry. You feel me? One thing went from another. They grabbed this man and they tried to punch on dude. Dude went in his bag and whatever. They went to try to jump this dude and punch on this dude, man. And he protected himself, dude. That's what happened. Yeah. It wasn't just one. It was both of them, bro. Austin, that dude that got unalive, and his brother physically went over there to intentionally. It's not to the point that he brought a knife. For one, it wasn't on school property. The school is at least 5 to 10 miles away. It was community track meet, bruh. It wasn't a school track meet. So he had the right to have a knife on his person, bro.
Proceeded to the visitors' bleachers where the dispatch advised the victim was. Walking toward the bleachers, I was approached by a witness who identified himself, began telling me what happened. I asked him where the stabbing occurred, advised it happened under the Memorial High School pop-up tent in the visitors' bleachers. I immediately informed Sergeant Otis where the witness stated the stabbing occurred and gave him the crime scene tape to start securing the crime scene. I then had someone move to the walkway under the visitors' bleachers to further speak with me. The following is a summary of my contact. The witness advised he was sitting under the Memorial High School pop-up tent with his team and was near the victim, Austin Metcalf, and the suspect, who was later identified as Karmelo Anthony. Anthony was from Centennial High School and was sitting under the Memorial High School tent. Austin, the victim, had told Anthony, the stabber, that he needed to move out from under the team's tent, and Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, and reached inside and proceeded to tell Austin, "Touch me and see what happens." No one really thought Anthony really had any weapons in his bag, and Austin proceeded to touch Anthony, and then Anthony told Austin to punch him and see what happens. Austin proceeded to touch Anthony, and then Anthony told Austin to punch him and see what happens. A short time later, Austin grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled out what the witness recalled as a black knife and stabbed Austin once in the chest.
After hearing this
and then ran away.
let me know your thoughts. Drop it
Austin
in the
began
comment
grabbing
section
his
below.
chest and
Let's
telling
have a
everyone to get
discussion.
help. The witness advised he did not know Anthony's name, but stated another Memorial Track member was friends with Anthony, and he could identify Anthony. Witness described Anthony as a black male, skinny, with a possible goatee, short, puffy hair, wearing Centennial High School clothing. This concluded my contact with the witness. I was then instructed to start a crime log. Nothing further to add.